In this video, we're going to import our images into Flash and also, if necessary, rename them with a technique using Adobe Bridge. So first thing we'll do is open up an ActionScript 3.0 file, and we need to make sure that we set our file size or our stage size to match the size of our images. So let's go down here and find out again. We probably by now should have this memorized or have written it down, but just to make sure, we'll find out what size our images were. So I'm going to go with the ones that I edited in preview because those are nice and complete. And again, I'm going to right click on here, go to get info, and they should be 800 by 533. So if you need to write down the size of your image, do so at this point. This is just the size of my image. Of course, yours will vary. So we go into in the properties panel, click on this little wrench or the edit button if you have the older version, and we're going to set our dimensions to 800 by 533. We're going to, well, we can do it here or we can do it out here. Set our frames per second to 12. So we have the basic setup done. Now if we double click on the hand tool, it'll bring our stage into focus here. Now what we do to import all of these images, luckily we don't have to import them one at a time. We're just going to click on the first frame in here and we're going to go File, we're going to go Import, and we're going to import to the stage. Then we're going to navigate to our folder once the little dialog box opens up here, and we're going to bring the images in. Luckily Flash is smart enough to recognize if your images end with a number, it'll realize that you want to import a whole series of images and it will load them up frame after frame for you. Okay, so this is pretty close to where I need to be. Let me go up one level here. And then here's the ones that I edited. Now, it's very important here that you just select the very first image in here. Now, let me just, I don't think this matters, but I'll change it so that they're not sorted by date. But just select one. In the past, we've clicked on one and done Apple A or clicked and shift clicked. If you do that, it will not work. You just select the very first sequential image in here and click open. And luckily you get this thing right here. It says, oh, this appears to be part of a sequence. Would you like me to import all of them? Yes, please. But whoa, we only received 9. Why was that? We'll go back in a minute and we'll check, but just for now, let's see what it did. It started with the first image, 1 through 9, put them all loaded up for here. But it ran into some kind of problem. Let's figure out why that is. If we go back in here, look at these, what we'll see is that we have number 1 through 9, and then 10 seems to be missing for some reason. Okay, so sure enough, goes 8, 9, and then somehow 10 got left out. This could also be, if you remember back at the end of the Photoshop video, if you were watching that, you see that Photoshop kind of gave those files an unfriendly name that might not work in here. So whatever the case is, even if your images had no numbering at all, it's very easy to fix. We don't have to, do what you've seen me do before, renaming files by click and then click again and go in here and rename them. What we're going to do is we're going to open them up in Adobe Bridge. So either down here at the bottom of your screen you'll have an icon which will have the initials BR on it, or you'll go up to the magnifying glass and type in Bridge and open up the most recent version of Bridge. So I will do that right now. In Bridge is essentially a navigation system with some advanced options. Some people like Adobe Bridge to open up as the very first thing so they can select their files from it. I'm just going to click no for now. And then we are going to navigate inside of Bridge to find our folders. So mine were on the desktop. I'll pause this. By now you know where my image is. And through a series of clicking, I managed to get to these images that were edited in preview. And then all we need to do is open up this file, and whether luckily for me, my images are in the right order. They just need to be renamed. But if yours weren't, like if you notice, oop, this number 3 should actually be number 1, you can just drag them and move them in here, and now 3 comes first, then 1, 2, so that when you rename them, it will rename them 1, 2, 3. Depending on what order they're in this program. So that's pretty friendly. But all we're doing is essentially grabbing everything in here and renaming it. So let's do just that. Click on the first one, do Apple A to select all of them. Another way to do that would be, let's say you only needed to, up to here, is you'd click on the first one, shift click on the last one that you were going to renumber. But again, I do need all of them. And then what I do, go to Tools, Batch Rename, and then we have some options here. Rename them in the same folder. I'm good with that, but we could move them to another folder or copy them to another folder. And then this is the prefix name that we give the images. So if we just want to go with something generic like IMG, that's fine. And then the sequence number is what number they start with. So we obviously want them to start with 1. And then we have the choice of how many digits do we want. 1 digit's a very bad idea, because what happens is they start out, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. When you get to 10, you have a problem, because it'll go 1, 10, then number 2, I think. It gets all messed up, so the computer doesn't recognize that. So to be safe, just select 3 digits. Actually, 2 is good for all the way up to 99, but 3 is good for what, up to 10,000. So it's just a good safe way to go. And we don't have to put the leading zeros. It's smart enough to figure that out. If we wanted to add other things, we could just click the plus sign and we can add even more prefixes to it, but this is plenty. And then all we do is over here to the right side is click on rename, goes through, and it's going to rename all of these images in here with the prefix of image followed by a 3-digit number. So 001, 002, 003, all the way through whatever, how many images we have in here. As you might recall, in preview, we had to save the images to get what we did in there to stick. But in Bridge, I don't think you save anything that you do in here. It's all written with metadata onto the images, so it's pretty friendly stuff. Essentially what that means is that you're not harming or truly changing anything. You're just writing a little bit of code on top of the image, which in this case changes the image name. There's all kinds of other things you can do in Bridge, and I suggest that if you're going to go into the field working with graphics a lot, that you learn this program. You can color code the selection that's around images, so that the ones that you like, you give a green color around them, and it really makes filtering out your images very easy. But let's get back to Flash now. And now that we've renamed those images, it should make importing them very easy for us. So let's go ahead and create a new layer to do that in, and I'm going to drag this, or just trash this layer. We'll go back to this first frame here. We're going to go to File, Import, Import to Stage, and it remembered that last folder that I was in, so I click just the first one. Again, don't select any more than just the very first image. Now I click Open. Tells me again it's part of a sequence. Yes, I wanted to import the whole sequence of images. This may take a couple seconds, but it's going to import all those images, and it looks like there's just shy of 65 images. I'm going to slide the view over so we can see all of them in here. And now, if we preview this movie, I'll hit Command Return so we can preview it. We can see that it goes through everything rather quickly. So the next thing we'll talk about is making some subtle adjustments to this movie. so that it's a little more pleasant to watch. First thing is let your audience enjoy what it comes to at the end. I mean, starting over that quickly is just ridiculous. So first thing we need to do is add a minimum of 3 seconds to the end. Requirement for this project is 12 frames per second. We're at frame 63, so we need to add at least 36 frames to that, which would take us out to frame 99. So again, to extend is the F5 key. Now we're extended out here, so then we get to see for a second that, oh, I get it, that says concept. Okay, and then we, what you would do is keep watching this, but I'm not going to take up all your time doing every subtle little thing. But what I'm going to expect you to do on your videos is to watch them over and over and look for places to improve. So usually, not always a hard fast rule, but usually a movie or an animation will start out slow and speed up, because when people are starting to watch it, they're going to be kind of curious, and they actually want you to play with their perception a little bit. So ours starts out in total darkness. Why not extend the total darkness just a bit? And so where I was going with my last train of thought was they want to kind of be, like eased into it, but you don't want it to get predictable. So if I just let like one light come on every second, it's going to get really boring to the user. So I may want just boom, a light to show up, and boom, a light to show up, and then boom, another light to show up, and then start to go, oh, that's kind of curious. But now, rather than be predictable, then maybe I want 2, 3 images to start showing up at a time and then going faster and faster. So a good way to do this is to just take these first couple frames and, whoops, I have to go to this next one, and extend them out a little bit. Go test the movie, figure out where it needs to be slowed up or sped up, and make those subtle changes along the way. So let's just preview what we have right now. We can see starts out a little bit slow, and then it's a little bit too fast in here. So I would just keep going through and adjusting that until I get exactly what I'm after, where it's interesting to watch. And we definitely want that pause at the end where it takes about 3 to 5 seconds before it starts over. And I would say that's probably not even quite long enough, so I might go back and change that to 5 seconds. So, and definitely go back in there and play around more, like just slowing it up a little bit here at the beginning. But I think you get the idea, and that's what you need to know to make your stop motion animation.